On the start for Open Women's Quads, it's Molesey Boat Club, the distinctive black and white from Molesey on the left, and Shawnigan Lake School from Canada on the right. Off they go, Canadians, almost jumping, really punctual on the start there, and away go Molesey, the black of Molesey, the white of Canada.
So we have the Canadian quad. They're part of a new process of building quads, getting the whole project up and running again for Team Canada, coming up against a really talented crew from Molesey.
Neck and neck after the first 100 metres. Molesey got a slight edge. Umpire John Hedger, we saw the flag just came out of the bag, hovered and went back into it as the athletes corrected their steering. Nice clean start from both crews, and well, it's a blistering pace off the start for both of these quads. You've got to get it shifting quickly, haven't you?
There's a lot of power, really impressive starts from both of these crews. They both mean business. They are both full of ambitious rowers here, and I like the way the Molesey crew kind of really quite slick, and being very good at entering without kind of too much effort to get the blades in the water nice and quickly. But I'm surprised, the Canadians, this is their project. They're led by the Olympian Carling Zeeman, who is really enjoying actually being part of a crew boat and part of a new project coached by former British coach Lauren Fisher. They've been very excited about this, coming and testing themselves on the waters of Henley, and slowly their power, I think, is starting to pay off for them.
Just about to say that, absolutely, Catherine. We move up the track and we can see that the Canadian crew actually have now settled into a rhythm and have actually stolen back a couple of seats and moved a nose in front of Molesey, and that's really powerful stroking there. In the stern pair of that Shawnigan Lake School crew, Shawnigan Lake crew, we have a 10-year age gap between Carling Zeeman at stroke and Elisa Bollinger at 3 behind her. So age and youth in the stern there, and Molesey have a lot of work to cut out now. As we come live now in front of the stewards' enclosure, we can see that the Canadians, well, they've moved out to quite a comfortable lead.
And I think that's been so nice, this Canadian project, to have the different age gaps, the experience of Carling as an Olympian, but these young under-23 medalists, Grace and Elisa, and that's again so wonderful to have that mix of experience and the kind of eagerness of the youngsters. Bring it together, come and do something different. They want to have a real kind of different feel about the Crocs project. They've been having fun. They stripped themselves back to the basics on the technique, building it all together. Huge competition for places, and they'll be really pleased with this performance.
So the new Canadian quad project putting down a marker for everybody else in this event in their first row through the event. Molesey, having beaten Thames B in a powerful race yesterday, well, they unfortunately don't make it through to the next round. Despite everything they threw at that race, and a really strong start from Molesey, but the power and the dynamism of the Canadians really took it through.
Yeah, exciting to see the Canadian quad coming and testing themselves here. Good for us to sort of see what they're doing over there, and wishing Lauren Fisher all the best.